When defending the Evo barrel with an Evo cannon, placing the barrel in the middle like that when you're expecting an Evo cannon to defend it, this is not the best possible position. There is another better position, which if you play the barrel behind your tower, you are going to get more damage because the cannon will miss some more goblins. If you play the Evo barrel behind the tower, they go for the Evo cannon, they are going to miss a lot of the goblins, and you'll be able to get much more damage this way. So when you're expecting an Evo cannon played on the Evo barrel, you gotta play. Best placement is to place it behind the tower. This next tip, maybe some of you guys know about it, maybe some of you guys don't, but I'm gonna show it anyways. I think can be useful when the marcher is coming down the lane. When it's on the outer tile like that, you can play the Ice Spirit in that tile and placement to defend the Magic Usher, and also the King Tower, which is very nice and helps a lot against bridge spam decks. For this next tip, when you are playing against a mortar deck and you have skellies or goblins, you can play the skellies in this timing and placement on a mortar, and you're able to activate the King Tower, which can be very helpful against usually mortar bait matchups since they have a lot of swarm. So definitely a nice tip to keep in mind. Alright, for this next one, with a well-timed mini P.E.K.K.A ability, you are able to evade the King Tower activation a lot of the times because the opponent, like the mini P.E.K.K.A stays in place for a while, so it actually doesn't get pulled by the tornado. This is very key, very important to keep in mind if you know you are playing up against a tornado deck with the mini P.E.K.K.A. It can be really helpful, especially if they're down on a mixer. Usually, when there's a balloon coming down the lane, if you fireball the balloon like this, you're gonna push it back, but the balloon is still gonna be able to get a hit on the tower. But you can actually deny this hit. There is a very precise fireball timing that if you are able to pull off, you can actually negate that one balloon hit, which can be huge in the long run, like this. But this timing is very, very difficult to pull off, and it's very risky. But like, if you're gonna take the one balloon hit, you might as well try to get that timing down in a real game. When you are up against a monk while using the Hero Musketeer, there is actually a very precise timing which you can play the Hero Musketeer ability, so the Musketeer itself does not die to the monk, which is really helpful in keeping the Musketeer alive, which can prove fruitful in a big push when the Musketeer stays alive. If you're against RG Barbarrel, for example, and they can't get to that Musketeer, they might need to fireball it, which can be really, really good. And you also have the turret aggroing the RG as well. For this next tip, this is actually a very important one. There is a way to counter the recruits every time with the skellies. You have to play it like this, where one of the skellies, they all get hit by the same recruit. This is very important because if the skellies are not played like that, then the 3 recruits will just kill each skeleton separately, and the skellies will die, which can be very important while defending a big push. You have to play the skellies so like at least 1 or 2 of them get hit by 3 recruits. This tip is very, very important for long game players who are probably playing same opposite lane from for example a cycle deck, whatever deck it is, and you want the princess to hit the tower from here. You have to place the princess like this and immediately hit the Ice Spirit, so it pushes the princess and she's able to actually lock on the tower, and the opponent doesn't have much time to react to it. Like it's definitely reactable, but they can still get caught off guard because they'll think the princess will go onto the cannon or the cage or any defensive structure.